Okay. Right. Whoops. It's getting exciting here on Moving On TV. I need to get rid of that. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Yes, okay, thank you. Goodbye. Okay. I felt guided to talk about physicality, which is one of the biggest issues I have. I'm not happy with the physical body that I was given. I'm not happy with the age that I am. I hate the age that I am. And we cannot be complacent about physicality anymore. We can't. Because when the children come out, sweethearts, when the children come out, you are going to have to let go of everything that is physical. You will not be able to see these children from the body's eyes. And I know, hi Janet, hi sweetheart. Oh, it's so beautiful to have someone on live. How are you, darling? Right, I'm talking about the physical body and how we need to let go of our physicalities. You need to let go of the physical. Because as I said, when the children come out, and the children will be coming out, you cannot see them from the body's eyes. And if you've been watching my interviews, and this is devastating of what they've done to children in those tunnels, you are going to have a heart as big as the ocean, as big as China, a massive, massive open heart. And are we ready for that? Are we ready for that? Because I say I'm ready. Well, how come I hate my age? How come I'm not able to accept this physical body the way it is? How come I wear wigs all the time? Yes, I do it because it's fun. I love having fun. I'm an actress, but I'm also trying to show you that I'm younger than I really am. And so we cannot see from the body's eyes anymore. We cannot. Look, this is me. This is me. I have dark circles under my eyes. Look. I don't have perfect skin. And I definitely don't have perfect teeth, as you know. And until I accept this physical body and love it and see it beyond the body's eyes 100%, accept the age that I am, regardless of whether I tell you or not, I know what my age is. I know what the age of this body is. How am I going to accept ugliness? Ugliness. What those people have done to children. Ugliness. Sick ugliness. How are we going to do it? When I was in a wheelchair, the neighbors wouldn't let their child come to see me because they saw that as something that was wrong, that it's wrong. Wrong to be in a wheelchair. It's wrong. It's wrong to be ugly. It's wrong to be old. Look, this is the body. We all have a body. And it's the physical. And all my life, I was told that there was something wrong with me. My hair is frizzy, and I share that in the awakening. I have frizzy hair, and I was told that that was wrong. Oh, it's not perfect, beautiful curls. It's frizzy. Yeah? I was fat. I had an eating disorder, and I was called names because I had a body issue. One eye is smaller than the other. I'm not symmetrical and beautiful like some people. But do you know what? When the children come out, you are not going to be able to see that. And that's why I felt Spirit was guiding me to come on here. Because when I come on Moving On TV, I watch it and I am able to understand the lesson that I am teaching you here. I am teaching me about this age issue. I hate my age. I hate my age. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Nothing inside my spirit believes the body and the age that it is. I have the energy of a young woman. I can't have children anymore, but I have the energy of a young woman. I go out there and nothing stops me. But society has told me that I'm old, not an elder. I'm old. I've been rejected all over the place because of this age situation. And the reason I've been rejected is because I have a belief about my age. And so all my mirrors have reflected it back to me because they have a problem with their body and their age. And I have issues. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I look like shit. I see my live streams and I think, oh my God, Lauren, what have you done? You never wear makeup. I never wear makeup. You know, oh God, you know, people can see that you're losing your teeth. And there is something wrong with me physically. And of course, you can't go to dentists. And of course, it's got to be, you know, it doesn't matter. Symptoms, 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 yada, 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 yada. If I could see how beautiful this spirit is, Lauren, see how beautiful your spirit is. But people can't see that. They see the age. I've lost jobs because of it. I've lost friends because of it. Because I'm not that age. And my feelings and everything feels like a young woman. I've got hurt so badly because I'm not that age. I broke up the marriage because I'm not that age. I don't want to get old and die. I want to go on the med beds and be 30 again. Don't you? And if I can have a child. But you see, this is the thing, is we're going through an ascension. And the body has been here a certain amount of years. So what is your biggest issue? What is your biggest issue that you need to deal with? Janet and whoever else is on here. The glasses hide the dark circles very well, don't they? This is my soul speaking to your soul. How can we hold those children if we don't love ourselves? If we don't love our bodies, if we don't love what we really, really are, how can we love those children? Do you see where I'm coming from? We can't. How? We're not ready. We're not ready. Will we reject those beautiful children because they don't look the way we want them to look? No, I don't think we will. But it's harder for people if you don't love this, me, if I don't love this, if I don't love this, if I don't love what's going on in here, if I don't love the weakness of this body that I was given, this physical body, if I don't love the frizziness of the hair I was given, if I cannot accept the beauty that I am, regardless of all the rejection and all the pain and all the suffering, my biggest teachers, my mirrors have shown me how much I don't accept my age and how much I hold myself back because of it in different ways. Believe it or not, I didn't even know I was doing that. Those mirrors, those people that are mirrors, those people that hurt you the most, they bring you to your knees. You cannot ascend with issues. I cannot ascend if I do not love this body enough. I do the awakenings, and the awakenings are good, but this is deep, guys. If you see me as someone that is only on the physical and not what's in here, then you see yourself as someone who is only on the physical and not what's in here. If you cannot look into my eyes, guys, and see the truth, because my job is to show you the truth of what you are. I cannot lie. I'm here to show you your true selves, to live your dreams and to forget about this age thing. Because women my age have retired. No, not exactly, but you know, yeah, women my age, a lot of them, again, I'm so stuck with this age thing. Are you? Why? Why are we stuck? Why are we so stuck in this physical form? I'm not afraid to cry. You know, I'm not afraid to bear my emotions. I did it on Facebook. I'm not lonely anymore. I'm happy now on my own, but I want to solve these issues, don't you? Hang on, I need some more light. Wearing a wig. I'm not hiding. Look. Dark circles. Skin colorings. What is it that you don't love about yourself? No makeup. No makeup. Why can't I love this physical body? Oh, it's very easy to love your spirit, isn't it? Oh, I'm a starseed. I'm an angel. I'm an earth angel. I come from Aquarius. I'm dust, from planet space dust or whatever. But to love this physical form, this physical form that struggles so much, that doesn't understand half the time why it's here, and it doesn't seem to settle on this planet. Why can we not love this? Why do we need children to look perfect, to be beautiful? Designer children. That's how it went, where people actually got to a point where they were creating designer children. Why do people would actually say you have to have a symmetrical face in order to be beautiful? How can this be anymore? You cannot ascend. I cannot ascend without loving the 3D body that I'm living in enough. You cannot ascend without loving everything about yourself. The age, the body, the limitations that the body has put on you, the limitations of getting old, aging. The body that you're living in, this beautiful form that keeps you on this planet to do your work. You cannot do your work without being here at the moment. That's why you were sent here. We were sent here to do the work. Now, I'm going to put my glasses back on because I can see better. We were sent here to do the work. To do the work. And in order to ascend, you have to let go of everything. So what I'm saying to any of you, if you cannot be around me because I'm projecting onto you something, then you are not going to ascend. You are not going to ascend. It means you're not doing your work. I gave you an example of when my sister couldn't be around me. She couldn't hug me because I reminded her of Mum. And the shaman told her years ago, you will never have inner peace until you can hug your sister. So if there's anyone in this world that cannot come near me or talk to me or look me in the eye, it means they cannot ascend. How can they ascend? How can I ascend as I hide? You cannot ascend. You have to let go of everything, 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 everything. Surrender. You don't have to fix it. You have to surrender. Become the witness that watches. Look at Laurene. She's now on YouTube and she is doing a sermon. Because I watch this because I heal when I watch Laurene. Not I, because I is the soul and the soul is perfect and the soul is complete and the soul is already ascended. You are totally 100% complete. And some of you who are in this twin flame journey, tomorrow is 11/11. You are already complete. You don't need anybody, all right? Some of you are so stuck in this twin flame thing, you think you need someone. And that 11/11, this magic number that I'm seeing everywhere as well, because I'm in a situation like that too. But it means you. It means you ascending. It means you coming into pure completion with yourself and ascending by accepting yourself. This, accepting everything that you are living in, the home you live in, the life you have at the moment, the body, and the age. And so the way to do it is as you meditate and I feel the pain come up. I meditate, the pain comes up, I talk, I teach. The pain of this age thing that I feel, I used to get comments from the family. Oh, you're too old now, give up. That was 10 years ago. Give up, let the young people do it. I've had that a lot. No way, fuck off, sorry. I don't give up. I say fuck off now, moving on TV. You know, I don't think, it's necessary sometimes to say it. It's honest. Fuck off. I am not giving up my dream because I'm old. I am not old. I'm an elder for a start. And the body is a body. But since I got to a certain age, past 40, I wasn't even able to get an amateur part in an amateur production. Never mind professional. Because we are stuck. And now this is the Great Awakening. Voter fraud is coming up all over America. People are watching and watching thanks to President Trump. It's all coming up. It's all coming up. Voter fraud and corruption, it's all coming up. Thanks to Q and Trump and the light and God and love. So you have to bring up your own crap. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go and watch this on YouTube and I'm going to say, oh my God, Laurene, you should never have done that. You look old. You look old. And that is a terrible thing. To look old, you mustn't look old. Because if you look old, you'll be rejected. Because you are rejected when you're old. Because guess what? You reject yourself. You reject yourself. And anyone who rejects you because you're old or vulnerable, or they feel you're old and vulnerable, they are rejecting themselves as well. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? So they're teachers. Hi, Janet. You have food. Be happy for that at least. You see, I don't understand why you said that, because this has nothing to do with what we have. This is to do with what we are working on in order to ascend. That's not an answer, Janet. What is it that you cannot deal with? Can you not deal with the fact that I'm making you face your issues? Because that's what I'm doing. Women wear makeup to get rid of these. Look, women wear makeup to get rid of these. Why? Why? Why do you wear makeup? To cover up your impurities? Well, I'm putting it to you guys that if you have to cover up your impurities, the same way as I wear a hat to cover up my gray hair, if you have to cover up your impurities and your weaknesses and your dark circles and everything else that you do not want to show because you don't love yourself enough, you will not be able to deal with the children when they come out. I'm saying gratitude. Yeah, but this is not about being positive, Janet. This is not about being positive. That is avoidance. And I'm not interested in avoidance. This is about facing your everything that you don't love about yourself. This is about facing everything that you do not love about yourself or me. And if I'm triggering you, because I'm not talking about gratitude here, I am talking about acceptance. And if you cannot accept ugliness in yourself and old and elderly situations, you know, in the therapeutic community, 10 years ago, they got me to try to accept my age and I wouldn't. I wouldn't. And then people came and they pushed and they pushed and they pushed me away because of this age thing. And so I'm on my knees now saying, I want to love Laurene. I don't say want. I love Laurene. I love the body. I love the personality. I love the body that Laurene has. I love these dark circles because they show how much I work for humanity. Okay? I love the wear and tear of this body because it shows I've been here longer and I know more. That's what I want to do, to love this body. Because if I love this body and I love this age, thank you, Janet. If I love and accept this insecurities and the frizziness of the hair and the grayness of the hair and everything else that I run away from a lot of the time by wearing wigs and by not dealing with it, then how can I hold a child when it comes out of the dumbs that is going to be nothing like the children we're used to? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Hmm? This is a very important message. You have to look at the ugliness. You have to look at what the body is, anything but perfect. Thank you, Janet. The body is anything but perfect. Our bodies are not perfect. Our bodies are a mess a lot of the time. And what is beautiful and what is ugly? Who decided that you have to have 2 centimeters or 1.5 centimeters between your eyes and your eyebrows to be the perfect beauty, or the perfect nose, or the perfect lips, or the perfect face? Who decided that? Who decided that being 40 or 50 or 80 or 90 or 60 or 30 or 20 gives you advantage over everyone else? Who decided that? Not me, not you. Them. Them that made decisions for us. Why are dark circles not beautiful? Why can't we go out and say, I am beautiful? Look at me. I'm not going to cover these dark circles. Look at me. I have these spots. I'm not going to cover my double chin. Why is a double chin not beautiful? Why are fat people not beautiful? Why? Because of them. Because they told you so. The cabal, that 1%, told you that you are not beautiful. And we believed it. We believe it. If we didn't believe it, we wouldn't reject people when they're in a wheelchair. We wouldn't reject people because they're older or they're not beautiful enough. We wouldn't have types that we fall in love with, because love is unconditional, guys. You should be able to just love unconditionally. But we've been brought up to connect to people attached. You know, Jesus says in the Course in Miracles, special relationships are not okay. Unconditional love for everyone. Oh no, but we have a type. We have the chemistry. We have a type that we are drawn to a type. And this twin flame thing is, sometimes it makes me very angry, because it traps a lot of vulnerable people that are very codependent or very vulnerable. And it hurts because they hurt. You know? I hurt. But I hurt because I am not in love with the body and the age that I am. That's why I hurt. And so the job that I have to do is to witness the physicality. We have a couple of weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, to get used to what we are, to get used to our ugliness on the outside. Who invented the word ugly? I choose to get rid of that word. Ugly is the cabal. Ugly is those that are hurting innocent people. You are not ugly just because you have dark circles or you're fat. Or what is fat? What is thin? Why do you have to conform to what society told you to be? I had a serious eating disorder because I was told I wasn't exactly what they wanted me to look like. Them. These are issues that we cannot afford to have issues with physicality anymore. Physicality has to go. In order for you to ascend, you have to love yourself the most. Every nook and cranny and cell and bone and weakness and gray hair and in, disability, everything that's not, that you were told isn't okay about you, you have to love. Because until you do love unconditionally, and unconditionally means that you cannot reject anyone anymore. It's impossible. Because if you don't reject yourself and you love yourself 100%, you are never, ever going to be able to reject anything or anyone. Who's that? Janet? I didn't see your comments. We are. Yes. Thank you, Janet. Beautiful. You cannot not. It won't go. Not yours, this. I don't know why it won't. You cannot. I don't know where you've gone. You cannot love. If you reject others, humans, because of their faults on the outside and don't see their inside, their spirit and why they're here, and love, unconditional love, is all that matters. You will not ascend. It's impossible to ascend if you're rejecting others because of the physical, because they're too old, or they're not pretty enough, or they don't tick your boxes. Because they're here to teach you that you don't love yourself. And I'm saying this because the children will come out, and you need to be on such a high vibration to see those children from here. And if you don't love yourself and your dark circles and your spots and your gray hairs and your old age or whatever the body goes through, if you do not love everything about the body and the mind that is driving you crazy, because the soul or the dust that you are is already complete, 100% complete. And you don't need to love. That is love, pure love. But if you do not love this, if you look at another person that is teaching you something and you're not able to look at it, look them in the eye. That's why I took my glasses off. You cannot ascend. Look me in the eye. People don't want to look at each other in the eye and see the dark circles and see all the issues that you get as you get older. And that's what's going to happen to you, except we're getting the med beds, so you'll be able to get 20 years younger. I know, but I'm talking about till then. And I'm talking about when the children come out. How are you going to accept the children? And I was directed to come on here tonight to tell you to ascend, to witness the mind and the ugliness of the mind, the ugliness of the ego, the ugliness telling you that person's okay, that person isn't okay. Oh, I like to be around that one because they're really quiet. I can't bear to be around that one. They're too loud for me. These are your issues. And you're being shown clearly what your issues are in order to ascend. Sorry, Janet, what did you say there? My best friend is an amputee. She has no legs. Fantastic, thank you. Jenny Mayer, who's in the book Simply Amazing with me. Thank you. Oh, why don't this thing go? I can't see you. Let me move the live chat. I can't see you guys now. What's this? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Yes, we are. Thank you very much. Can you get rid of it? Oh, right. We're back. Jenny Mayer, in the book with me, Simply Amazing. She cannot use her legs and her arms because she nearly tried to kill herself too many times. Read the book. But she loves herself enough to understand why this happened. Spirit took away her ability to use her arms and her hands so she couldn't try to kill herself. Can you believe it? And so she goes out and helps young people, teaching them not to try to hurt themselves. That is ascension. I am ascending. My pure goal is to ascend, and so is yours, Janet, and so is all of us that are coming on here. Yes, I know. And until I accept the age issue with grace, can you see Lauren accepting the age issue with grace? No, she plays. Lauren plays and has fun. As soon as anything else comes in for Lauren, Lauren runs away. Lauren just wants to play and have fun. She doesn't like anything else. The personality, the body, the ego, that I embody that, you know, I'm inside it, the real me, the witness. It's very difficult, guys, and maybe by doing this talk to you, Lauren is coming into balance and learning how to deal with the age and physicality and the dark circles and the body and the pain and the suffering from the body, the unbelievable pain and suffering in the neck and the shoulders, and ooh, the 2 bottles at least of water that we need to drink to, you know, to really be able to deal with all of this stuff. Because Lauren's biggest issue is age. And so the best way to deal with it, I feel, is I'm going to watch this. And I welcome you to watch it. And I wanted to get it on quickly. An awakening is going on, and it's a really good one. It's about the devil and the angel that sits on your shoulder. But this is something that Spirit guided me to go on live and to talk about physicality and how you need to deal with everything physical, because you will only know if you have dealt with your issues when someone turns up and they mirror it and it doesn't bother you anymore. Then you'll know that you dealt with it and you can ascend. So if I am triggering you, Janet, let's see, what did you say? I'm not here to impress anyone. You are who you are, and it is what it is. Thank you, Janet. So true. This chat thing keeps coming up. It's so annoying. I can't get rid of it, and so I can't see you guys. I can't see myself as I'm talking. Let's just press that and bring it back. There you go. You are, it is as it is, exactly. However, we live in a 3D world still, and children that are coming out are going to be in 3D. They're not going to be in 3D, they're going to be in 0D, if you know what I mean. This is not what you are used to. And I am saying to you, to me, it's more important to love those children than to give a shit about my age and to just say whatever, all right? And because if it's triggering me, this age thing, then it means I haven't dealt with it. And if it's triggering me, the fact that I've got spots and dark circles, it's not at the moment. So I must have moved on a bit. And the fact that the hair is all frizzy and messy and I'm not wearing a wig. Exactly. So I'm getting closer and closer to ascension. But if it triggers one of you that's on here, and I know you're on here because I can see numbers, if it's triggering you, what I'm saying to you, love your age and love me. If you cannot love me, or look in my eyes, and I'm doing this on purpose, because the eyes are the mirror of the soul. So look into my eyes, those of you that can't face me. Look into my eyes. Now, if you can't do that, you're not ascending. It's just bullshit. Isn't that true, Janet? If you cannot look at my issues like dark circles, whatever, and the fact that I've got grey hair and I'm not wearing a wig, and that I am an elder, I'm not as young as some of you. If you cannot do that now, you're not ascending. I can. I'm accepting myself now. And from now on, I'm going to accept my age. I don't have to talk about it because it's just the age of the body. My age goes back millions and millions and millions of years. And you know, in cat years, I'm only about 10, I think, or 12. Janet, in cat years, I think I'm about 12. But this is my work, isn't it? And I am making you look at me. And those of you that will put a nasty comment on, because some might, then you've got no chance in hell. You're not ascending. As I said to you, my sister said to me years ago, when she saw a shaman, I can't, until you can hug Lauren, that part of you that reminds you of mum, as you put the glasses on, Lauren, there's mum. If you cannot hug Lauren because she looks like mum and she brings back the fact that you never had a mum, then you cannot have inner peace. You cannot have inner peace. I'm sorry if I'm too loud for some people. But I feel that when I want to make a point, I get loud. Lauren gets loud, not me. The soul is perfect peace, as you know. Lauren gets loud sometimes. Over the top loud. So I hope this is teaching you something. I'm not going to keep it too long because people don't watch programs when they're too long. I love streaming. I'm very grateful for the fact that I can stream now because I'm growing. We're growing nicely, steadily and slowly. And I've already done 40 minutes. Oh my God. I'm going to come off now, guys. I love you. You'll be able to watch this straight away. And I hope it helps you. I love you. And please, I hope this helps you a lot. I hope it helps you. Bye, Janet. Bye. Take care, sweetheart. I love you. And I'm going to share this. So you can share it. I'll copy the link. Good night, sweetheart. I love you. And as I said, I know that you're there, but I hope it helps a lot of people. But I'm going to go now because I don't want to get it to go over 40 minutes because people will not watch it. I will come on again if I need to, but I was directed by Spirit to come on and talk about physicality and look me in the eyes so you too can ascend. Okay? I love you guys. It'd be interesting to see what comments I get for this one. Bye. It won't go off.